Hey everyone, it's your family doctor. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that has been bothering most of us since we were kids, but honestly, we've never really questioned it. And it has to do with something we all do every single day, brushing our teeth. Think about it since we were little, our teachers, our dentists, and even those nonstop television commercials have been drilling one thing into our heads: before you go to bed, you must brush your teeth thoroughly, religiously, every single night. But today, I'm going to ask you to pause for a second. I want to share a perspective that might surprise you, maybe even make you want to click away. Here it is. That lifelong habit of brushing right before bed could actually be one of the main reasons your teeth are getting worse over time. And for some of you, it might even be why your teeth are giving up on you long before you hit retirement age. Now, hold on, don't tune me out just yet. I know this sounds crazy. I totally get it. But give me 3 minutes, just 3 minutes, and ask yourself one honest question. If you're already in your 70s or 80s and your teeth are still rock solid, you can chew ice, eat peanuts without dentures, and enjoy hot and cold without flinching, then honestly feel free to ignore everything I'm about to say. Consider it an old story, but if you or someone you love have been the model patient, brushing twice a day, flossing religiously, getting your teeth cleaned every 6 months like clockwork, and yet your gums are still receding, your teeth feel looser every year, you get food stuck everywhere after eating a simple salad, you're dealing with constant toothaches, or you've already had to get several expensive implants in your 30s or 40s. If that sounds familiar, please put down whatever you're doing and hear me out, because the science-based approach you've trusted for decades might be, from the ground up, completely wrong. Have you ever stopped to think about something strange? Our ancestors, just a few hundred years ago, didn't have fluoride toothpaste, electric toothbrushes, or regular dental cleanings and root planing. And yet, if you look at archaeological remains or visit elderly folks in rural, long life communities, you'll be amazed. Many of them, at 80 or 90 years old, have teeth that are stronger and more complete than most young people today. Why? Was it because of some super genetic advantage? Absolutely not. The real reason is that we modern folks have become way too obsessed with the idea of deep cleaning and killing all the germs. And in doing so, we have actually destroyed the most precious natural shield our teeth ever had. Now, I know some of you are already thinking, if I don't brush, won't bacteria eat away my teeth? That's a fair question, but it's only half the story. When I say don't brush before bed, I don't mean abandon oral hygiene altogether. What I mean is the aggressive, over-the-top cleaning you're doing right now is like winning a battle but losing the war. You scrub your teeth with chemical-laden toothpaste, foaming agents, abrasives, artificial flavors, preservatives, and you think you're killing bacteria. But in reality, you're scrubbing away that precious protective layer on your teeth and suppressing your body's natural defenses that took all day to build up. Let's get logical here, but logical in a way that respects how the human body actually works. In traditional Eastern medicine, which I've studied and respect for its holistic approach, there's a powerful concept that I want to share with you. It comes from an ancient medical text called the Yellow Emperor's Classic of Internal Medicine, and it says this: the kidneys govern the bones, and teeth are the surplus of the bones. Let that sink in for a moment. That statement is incredibly profound. If you truly understand it, you're basically halfway to saving your teeth for life. Your teeth aren't like little rocks just sitting in your mouth. They're an extension of your skeleton, an outward sign of your kidney energy, a monitor of your overall health. Whether your teeth are full, stable, and last a lifetime has almost nothing to do with the brand of toothpaste you use or how hard you scrub. It has everything to do with your underlying vitality, what we call kidney chi. Now, conventional dentistry, even the best experts with the most advanced technology, tends to focus on the tooth as an isolated part. A cavity, fill it, loose, pull it, inflamed, treat the inflammation with antibiotics or deep cleaning. But let me give you an analogy that I hope will make this crystal clear. Imagine a big tree in front of your house. The leaves turn yellow and start falling off. Now, what would you do? Would you paint the leaves green? Or would you cut them off and replace them with plastic ones? Of course not. You'd water the roots, add fertilizer, and make sure the soil is healthy. If you don't water the roots, the leaves will just turn yellow again in a few days. Your teeth are the leaves, your kidneys, your body's deep foundation are the roots. If you brush your teeth to a shiny polish every night, you're just polishing the leaves. But if your kidney chi is depleted, if the roots are rotten and dry, those leaves will fall off no matter how shiny they are. And here's what I want you to really think about. Our bodies are incredibly wise. They have their own rhythms and cycles during the day. When we eat, food particles get stuck and it makes perfect sense to clean them out. No argument there. That's why I tell my patients to rinse or brush after meals during the day. But at night, when we lie down and enter sleep, that's when our body's yang energy goes inward and our yin channels, the restorative, nurturing ones, kick into full repair mode. At that time, the saliva naturally produced in our mouths, what ancient health traditions called golden liquid and jade fluid, is not just water. It's a vital essence. It's naturally antibacterial, rich in minerals, and it nourishes your gums deeply from the outside in. Now, what's in most modern toothpaste that we use every night? Foaming agents like sodium lauryl sulfate, abrasives like hydrated silica, artificial flavors, sweeteners, preservatives, mostly cold synthetic chemicals. When you scrub those cold chemical laden pastes into your mouth right before sleep, you're basically dousing the very heat and fluid your body was about to send up to protect your teeth. You're washing away that natural protective film that took your body all day to produce. It's like taking a brand new warm wool sweater and washing it in ice water right before a winter storm, then putting it back on wet. You wouldn't do that to yourself, right? So why do it to your teeth day after day? That cold, harsh stimulation irritates the energy channels or meridians around your teeth, blocks the flow of qi and blood, and over time, your gums lose nourishment. They shrink, your teeth loosen, and bleeding gums. That's just the alarm bell going off. Your body is telling you, hey, something's not right here. So if you want to keep your real teeth, if you want to be chewing steak, apples, and even corn on the cob well into your 80s or 90s, you've got to flip the script. You've got to stop believing the flashy ads about whitening and deep chemical cleaning. Real effective care is simple, natural, and it doesn't cost a fortune. It's actually free in most cases. First big change, swap brushing for rinsing, especially at night. This is the most important shift. Before bed, put the toothpaste aside. Instead, rinse your mouth with warm salt water or strong tea. Why? Saltwater salt is naturally antibacterial, but in a gentle, balanced way, not like harsh industrial chemicals that kill everything in sight, good and bad in traditional understanding. Saltiness goes straight to the kidney meridian. And remember what we just said, kidneys rule bones, teeth are bone surplus. So rinsing with salt water actually draws energy back to the source. It feeds your teeth from the inside out. Think of it as a natural root treatment, not just a surface polish. It's like giving your teeth a warm meal instead of a cold chemical bath. Now, here's something really important that most people don't think about. Your mouth is home to hundreds of different types of bacteria, literally billions of them. You can brush until the bristles fall off and your gums bleed, but you will never kill them all. It's impossible. The moment you stop, they come right back from the air, from your saliva, from your tongue. Modern medicine often thinks in terms of killing, like pesticides on bugs or antibiotics on bacteria. You spray, you kill, you think you're done, but the next generation comes back stronger and more resistant. That's how we get superbugs, but a more holistic approach, one that's actually more scientific in the long run, suggests a different strategy. Change the environment, don't just declare war. Think of it this way, if your home is clean, bright, and well ventilated, you won't have a roach problem. Roaches and rodents thrive in dark, damp, messy corners with food scraps lying around. Your mouth is no different. If the environment in your mouth is balanced, warm, well hydrated, with good circulation and healthy tissues, bad bacteria simply can't thrive. They may be present, but they live peacefully without causing trouble. It's like having a few troublemakers in a city with good policing and strong community. They don't cause chaos. But if you destroy that environment, making it cold, damp, full of stagnant blood and damaged tissue, bad bacteria will take over. And here's the kicker when you use cold. Harsh toothpaste to kill one wave. The next wave comes back stronger and more resistant. That's bacterial resistance. Meanwhile, you've stripped away your natural immune barrier. Your gums, once protected by a healthy layer of tissue and good bacteria, are now raw. Exposed and vulnerable, bacteria slip right through those micro tears, causing deep infections, periodontitis, and root decay. It's a disaster. So the real secret isn't killing germs, it's changing your oral environment, what I like to call your oral feng shui. It's about balance. Salt water softens and disperses stagnation. Tea clears heat and dampness. These natural methods make the environment uncomfortable for bad bugs, so they naturally move out on their own, much more elegant and effective than a chemical war of annihilation. How to do it before bed: take a cup of warm water. Not hot, not cold. Add just a tiny pinch of salt, enough to taste like tears, about 1/4 teaspoon in 8 ounces of water. Swish it around for at least 30 seconds. Let it flow between your teeth and along your gums. Don't just hold it. Use your cheeks to push the water through your teeth like a gentle but firm pressure washer. Those tiny food particles hiding deep in the gaps need that mechanical force to come out. You want to create turbulence in your mouth, and here's a critical rule: rinse after every meal or snack, no matter what. Even if you just had a piece of candy or a small cookie, try to do it within 5 minutes. Why? Because bacteria start breaking down food particles and producing acid in just a few minutes. Once that acid is produced, it starts attacking your enamel. So rinsing promptly is literally 10,000 times more important than brushing twice a day. I can't emphasize that enough. Second big change: tap your teeth, a practice called Kou Chi. This technique, my friends, is worth more than gold. It's a secret that has been passed down through generations. One of China's longest living emperors, who lived to 89, had a daily ritual he never missed: tapping his teeth every single day, rain or shine. He lived to almost 90 in an era without modern medicine. That tells you something. Here's how you do it. Close your mouth and gently, not forcefully, tap your upper and lower teeth together, making a soft clicking sound. Think of it like a gentle drum beat, not a heavy hammer. Do it 36 times in the morning before you even get out of bed, and 36 times at night before you go to sleep. You can also do it while waiting for your coffee, sitting in traffic, or watching television. It's that easy. Please don't underestimate this simple action. That gentle vibration travels from the tooth root through the jawbone and even up to your brain. It's like a wake-up call for the tissues around your teeth. In traditional terms, it shakes up the stagnant qi and blood that have pooled around your roots. For people with loose teeth or receding gums, that's exactly the problem. There's no fresh circulation, no movement. Tapping draws fresh, nutrient-rich blood and energy to the roots, firming them just like you would tamp down the soil around a newly planted tree. It's like giving your teeth a gentle workout every day. After just 1 month of consistent tapping, many of my patients are amazed to find that their bite feels stronger, that loose sensation slowly fades away, and that their gums feel healthier. And here's the best part: this method costs absolutely nothing. $0, no expensive supplements, no fancy devices. But it works better than any calcium pill or dental gadget you can buy. But here's the secret sauce: don't do it on autopilot while thinking about your to-do list, your stock portfolio, or what you're having for dinner. If your mind is elsewhere, the energy follows your mind, not your teeth. In traditional medicine, there's a saying: the spirit leads the chi, and the chi leads the blood. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So here's what you need to do: close your eyes, take a deep breath, and focus entirely on the sensation in your teeth. Imagine each tap sends ripples of energy like waves spreading out from a pebble dropped in a pond, deep into your gums, your jawbone, even up into your brain. Listen to the sound. It should feel like a small bell echoing in a peaceful mountain valley, clear, resonant, calming. This practice is called inner listening and inner seeing. When you do it with full attention, 10 minutes of focused tapping is more powerful than an hour of mindless clicking. Trust me on this third. Watch your diet, especially what I call stomach heat. This is huge, especially for folks over 40. Many adults, especially middle-aged patients, come to me with red, swollen, bleeding gums and bad breath that won't go away. You go to the dentist, they say periodontitis, and do a deep cleaning, sometimes even surgery. 2 months later, it's back. You're frustrated, you've spent hundreds of dollars, and nothing's changed. Why? Because the fire isn't in your mouth, it's in your belly. In traditional medicine, your upper gums are connected to the stomach meridian and your lower gums to the large intestine meridian. Your gums are literally a mirror of your digestive health. Think of them as a health monitor on your dashboard. If your gut is clogged with too much greasy, spicy, deep fried, or heavy food, or if you're chronically constipated, that undigested food ferments creates heat, and that heat rises like steam to your gums, causing redness, swelling, and bleeding. It's like a volcano erupting in your mouth. Rubbing anti-inflammatory toothpaste on the surface is like stirring a boiling pot of water with a spoon and expecting it to stop boiling. You haven't turned off the stove, the fire is still burning underneath. That's what we call treating the symptom, not the cause, the real fix. Clear the heat from the source, eat lighter at dinner, stop at about 70% full. That means eating until you're satisfied, not stuffed. Avoid heavy meats, fried foods, and rich sauces late at night. Your digestive system needs rest, not a heavy workload while you sleep. If you notice swollen gums, don't just buy a special anti-inflammatory toothpaste. That's a waste of money. Instead, drink some mung bean soup, sip some chrysanthemum tea, or gently massage your belly clockwise in the evening to help move things along. Once your bowels move, you'll be amazed. That gum swelling often goes down by the next morning. That's what we call addressing the root cause. It works every time. And here's something that I know will surprise many of you, maybe even upset you. Fruit, yes, even fruit, the so-called healthy food, can be a problem for your teeth. Now, before you get angry, hear me out. I'm not saying fruit is bad. Vitamin C is wonderful for your gums, and I recommend eating whole fruits in season. But here's the issue. Many fruits sold in supermarkets today are out of season. Watermelons in winter, strawberries in January. Those are grown in greenhouses or shipped from faraway places, and they often lack the natural warmth and energy of seasonal produce. And on top of that, we have refrigerated sections everywhere with iced drinks, smoothies, and cold juices. When you eat cold fruit, especially combined with an iced coffee or iced tea, that cold temperature drains your body's kidney yang and spleen qi. Remember, your teeth need warmth and nourishment to stay strong. They don't need cold, damp energy. Cold stuff constricts blood vessels, shrinks them like a rubber band, and slows circulation. Your teeth essentially become like meat stored in a freezer, pale, stiff, lacking in resilience over time. That leads to cracks, sensitivity, and decay. I've seen many young women who skip dinner and eat only fruit for weight loss. They think they're being healthy, but a few years later, they come to me with pale faces, cold hands and feet, irregular periods, and teeth that are cracked and incredibly sensitive to any cold drink. That's a classic sign of what we call cold damp trapping the spleen and kidney yang deficiency. It's a real condition, and it affects your entire body, not just your teeth. So if you want strong teeth, please cut out cold drinks completely. I'm talking about iced coffee, iced tea, cold sodas, and smoothies with ice drink room temperature or warm water. Instead, eat fruit sparingly, preferably in season, and consider warming it up slightly, like baked apples or stewed pears. And most importantly, do not eat fruit at night. Nighttime is yin time, cold and dark. Adding cold, damp fruit to your system at night is like pouring ice water on a fire that's trying to keep you warm. It's a terrible idea. Fourth, swallow your saliva. Don't spit it out. I know this sounds strange, but please stick with me. Remember, saliva is not just water. It's what ancient traditions called golden liquid and jade fluid. It contains enzymes, minerals, and immune factors that are precious to your health. But here's the problem. Many people have a habit of spitting it out when it feels thick or foamy. They think it's dirty. Please stop doing that. That's like throwing away your body's own highest quality medicine. After you tap your teeth, you'll notice more saliva in your mouth. That's a good sign. It means your body is responding. Don't spit it out, swallow it deliberately, or try this technique. Use your tongue to circle around the outside of your teeth and inside your lips 36 times in one direction, then 36 times in the other. You'll feel a fresh rush of saliva like a spring bubbling up. Now, when you swallow that saliva, do it with intention. Inhale, hold the saliva in your mouth, and when you exhale, swallow it in one gulp. As you swallow, imagine it flowing down your throat, through your chest, and settling deep in your lower belly, your body's energy center. This practice is called jade liquid returning to the elixir field. When you do this, you're not just hydrating your body, you're nourishing your internal organs, especially your kidneys. And when your kidneys are nourished, they send that nourishment back up to your teeth. It's a perfect natural cycle, like a circle of life for your oral health. People who have chronic dry mouth, who are always thirsty, often have poor teeth, more cavities, more looseness, more sensitivity. Why? Because they lack that internal moisture. Their fire burns too hot. Swallowing saliva is like adding high-grade lubricating oil to your body's engine. It's not just good for your teeth, it's great for your digestion, your skin, your energy levels, and your sleep. Fifth, and finally, go to bed early. I know some of you are thinking, come on, doctor, sleep and teeth, really? Yes, really, and the connection is huge. We've been saying all along, the kidneys govern the bones and teeth are the surplus of the bones. Well, when do the kidneys get restored at night? Specifically between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Your body goes into deep repair mode. It builds blood, stores essence, and regenerates tissues. This is when your kidney energy is replenished. If you stay up late every night, binge watching shows, scrolling on your phone, working late, you are draining your kidney essence like a battery with a constant drain. And once that essence is depleted, your marrow becomes thin. And what happens to your teeth? They become like a plant with no water, yellow, brittle, prone to breaking, cracking, and falling out. I see this all the time in young professionals. They're in their 20s and 30s. They stay up till 2 or 3 a.m. every night, and they come to me with pale faces, dark circles. They look exhausted. And their teeth usually yellow, weak, chipped, and sensitive. It's a classic pattern. That's kidney water drying up. Your teeth are literally drying out like a stream that's gone dry. They crack and break because there's no moisture left to protect them. If you want healthy teeth, you need to be in bed by 11 p.m. at the latest. No excuses. That's more powerful than any dental insurance policy or premium toothpaste you can buy. When you sleep well, your yang energy stores up and your yin essence gets replenished. The next morning, your teeth will feel stronger, your breath will be fresher, and you'll notice a slick, protective film on your teeth. That's your body's own natural toothpaste produced while you slept. You can't get that from any store. So, my friends, I'm not here to tell you who's right or who's wrong or to show off some ancient knowledge. I am talking to you as a doctor and a friend who genuinely cares about your health. Your teeth are not just tools for chewing, they're guardians of your overall well being. They're the first part of your digestive system. They shape your smile, they help you speak clearly, and they deserve real care. Please don't wait until they're loose, painful, or gone to start paying attention. Tonight, I want to challenge you to try just one thing. Swap that toothpaste for warm salt water. Just one night. See how it feels. Tap your teeth gently 36 times before sleep. Eat a lighter dinner, maybe a simple soup or a small salad. Go to bed a little earlier, even 15 minutes earlier makes a difference. These tiny changes cost absolutely nothing. They take almost no effort, but if you stick with them, your body and your teeth will thank you with stronger, healthier, happier smiles. If you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend or family member who might be struggling with their teeth too. Drop a comment below and let me know. Have you tried any of these? Or are you going to start tonight? I'd love to hear from you. And as always, this is for educational purposes only. Always consult your own doctor before making any changes to your routine. If you're dealing with any health concerns, please schedule a visit with your primary care doctor. I'm here to help you understand the science and the wisdom behind it. Not replace professional medical advice. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.